It feels so good, it's like walking the glass. It's so cool, it's so hip, it's alright. It's so groovy, it's out of sight. You can touch it, smell it, taste it so sweet. But it makes no difference, cause it's not your
Good evening, fight fans. This is Chris Guzman with your weekly Thursday night injection of boxing talk. Updates and all-out arguments. This is your Bolo Punch Boxing Hour, brought to you by George Rogie Insurance. It is Thursday night, April the 16th, 2009. We are live from Leg Up Studios in Hobart, Indiana, just outside of downtown Chicago, Illinois. I've got Emil Soto-Popinski-Kegelman on my right. I've got Nestor Garza-Romero on my left. But we have to start by raising a glass to our friend Timmy Producer Patterson, who welcomed his son into the world just over a week ago. So I'm going to skip you two fools and go straight to our producer. Timmy, anything new in your world?
Yeah, a little bit going on, man. Last Tuesday, the 7th, Maggie had the boy, Trevor Jude Patterson. He is 7.2 pounds and was 20 inches long.
Which makes him a bantamweight.
Yep.
Bantamweight.
So he is sleeps a lot. Unless you want to call him over between about 1 o'clock and 6 o'clock in the morning. Then he's wide awake and he's trying.
Awesome.
But, other than that, everything's good, man.
Well, as long as I got you, how can our listeners get in touch with us tonight?
Hit us up on the hotline, 219-743-9743. Yahoo Instant Messenger is going to be up and running in a second here. Forgot about that one. But it's keyword Bolo Punch Boxing Hour. Or the best way to reach us is in the chat room via ustream.tv.
Nestor Garza-Romero on my left. Nestor, what is going on with you? How's the world of vehicles?
Well, business has gotten a little bit better. At least we've been busy. It's a good sign for us. We're not selling as many as we'd like, but it's a hell of a lot better than it was a couple of months ago. But other than that, everything's great. You know, the family's fine. Mom's doing better, although she's not going to be able to come in June like we'd hoped.
I just heard that. I've been waiting years to meet her.
But hopefully she'll be able to. Hopefully she'll still be able to come maybe later on in the summer.
Awesome.
So we'll see what happens.
Very good. Emil Soto-Popinski-Kegelman on my right. Mo, what's going on with you?
Not much. I've been actually doing a lot of work on the website, kind of cleaning it up a little bit. We put a new blog system on there a couple weeks ago and found a lot of new features on there, and we kind of threw them all on there and working it through to make it look even a little bit better as we all get together here. Chris and I were actually working on it a little bit right before the show, polishing it up, critiquing each other, and getting mad at each other a little bit.
No one got mad. No one got mad. Ain't no mad.
Fists were flying.
Yeah, and we're old and fat, so it's about 2 punches apiece.
They weren't flying fast.
A lot more sweat than fists.
Sounds like Timmy's scream.
Okie doke.
Sweaty fists. I think I read that one once.
New website, sweatyfist.com.
And we're gonna take a break. And no one ever asked me how I'm doing, but I'm on my.
How are you doing?
I'm on my spring break. People always ask when I say no one asks.
I usually ask. I didn't get a chance to.
No, it's okay.
Think about it.
I'm on my spring break. Obviously, a school teacher, so
That's
it's
probably why we didn't ask.
Quality of living went up this week.
my quality of living. You know what? The Miller Brewery, the Leinenkugel Brewery, Sprecher, Sam Adams. They all got paid a little extra because
their
I was on
livelihood
my.
went up this week.
They're all putting kids through college now. Oh man, it's been a wonderful week. It's just been me and the dog all week. I've been. And there we are.
Me and the dog.
We're clear.
It's me and the dog and a jar of peanut butter all week.
It's okay, man, because it's my dog. I get it. No. It's my dog. I get it. That's nasty. No. I mean, okay. So
All kinds of news and boxing, all kinds of fights last week.
Well, next week, we're calling affectionately the divorce weekend.
Yeah, because Chicagoland is very busy as far as boxing goes.
Well, we've got ESPN2 coming to Chicago next Friday night for ESPN2's Friday Night Fights. And that's going to be Alvarado.
No, Escalante.
Escalante, pardon me. And then
One of those Mexicans.
I'd rather watch Alvarado. Alvarado's very good.
And there we are. It's been fun.
But Escalante is a pretty exciting fighter, and sometimes he gets a little sloppy on his defense and gets caught every once in a while. So it even
Which makes for an exciting fight.
Yeah.
The views of Nestor Garza Romero in no way reflect
Well,
the views of
you know
Bolo
what?
Punch
You know
as a
what's
whole.
what's even the best is the fact that I am Latino anyway. So.
But you're not Mexican, so for you to just say one of those Mexicans.
Well,
Sounds
you're,
dismissive.
you're Alvarado Escalante.
I did misspeak. I would really hope on your part that you never misspeak.
Oh, it'll happen. I guarantee you that.
You'd have to speak a little more often to misspeak.
Well, that would be helpful as well.
But the next night, Saturday night,
and then
there's
the very next night, yeah.
Hammond Civic Center. There's Christy Falmer against Merciless Mary McGee.
Oh, man.
Easily one of the best ladies fights you're going to see all year. And I don't care what weight class. And honestly, when it comes to women fighting, does weight class matter much? It doesn't. I
No,
mean,
it
Christy
doesn't.
Martin fought against Layla Ali. and
Anything
that was
with
a big weight difference.
basically anything within 20 pounds, they'll fight each other.
Within 30, I mean, it's looking like. I mean, Mia St. John was fighting chicks that were way bigger than her.
She's actually was talking about fighting Mary McGee as well, so that
Well,
might
she
be.
didn't want to fight her 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden she wants her.
Oh,
I
it's-
don't know.
It's been in the works because they Octavia signed her to a 3-fight deal, and
Yeah.
they've been trying to work out the other 2 fights.
You're not going to hear me say too much positive about Mia St. John. She's sort of
Yeah, but also on that undercard, there's
other than the visual.
or not even yeah.
Other than that,
Also on that card, we got Orpheus Waite taking on a guy that's going to be fighting. Actually, I believe 2 weeks after that on Showbox fighting James Kirkland. It's Showbox or
I should've-
HBO? No, HBO. He's going to be fighting on the Pacquiao Hatton undercard, and he's fighting like 2 weeks after this. He's fighting a young up and coming guy in Orpheus Waite, which he could actually lose this fight because Orpheus Waite is pretty good.
I was meaning to stop you there. I was at the press conference last week with fighting school teacher Jimmy Holmes. It was at Hooters.
Yes.
So it just so happened that we were in the Hooters state of mind at the same time that they were having a press conference.
Shocking.
I know. But I spoke with Michael Walker, and the fight with Orpheus Wade has been postponed.
Postponed?
That fight's not going to happen, not on this particular card. So he can fight Kirkland.
because of
He
Kirkland.
can fight Kirkland without any chance of screwing it up by possibly.
That's what I was wondering if they were going to
But-
cancel, like, because I seen that they sent an email out, that it was the fight was still on. They didn't take that off of there, but I checked on BoxRec and it was not listed on there on BoxRec. So
Yeah. I walked up to Michael Walker, Midnight Stalker. I said, "Hey, Mike, what's going on? Are you still fighting Orpheus?" He goes, "Talk to my management." He goes, "I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing." So, how we doing on time, Timmy?
You got 2 minutes.
2
but
minutes.
him fighting James Kirkland, he could give James Kirkland a little bit of trouble, but
He definitely can.
I think James Kirkland's going to give him a lot of trouble.
I would say. No, I would say. Let me talk real quick about the 2 fights that I saw last week, that the world saw last week. If you're interested in this show at all, then you watch these 2 fights because they were on relatively free HBO. You had Chris Arreola taking apart Jameel McCline, and you had Paul Williams whomping all over Winky right now. You stood to make some money if you'd have gone with your gut and stayed with your actual pick.
Yeah, but the odds were a little bit more. You got better odds if you picked for the knockout. So
Sure.
I went with your pick.
And that's what I said. I said Williams was going to knock him out, even though Winky does not get stopped.
So I went ahead and bet on that. I mean, I didn't lose much because I still picked Winky to lose. And
Yeah.
Paul Williams to win that fight, and I parlayed it with the undercard of Areola winning.
Okay.
So I won my money back.
This is all for fun. We don't actually gamble on this show.
I do promote gambling, though, to the fullest extent. Nestor, in 12 seconds, what'd you think of Areola McCline? Are we going to have our first Mexican heavyweight champion? Since
I-
you
you know
love
what?
Mexicans so much.
You know what? I hope so. I like this kid Areola. He is just strong and fast. I love to watch him fight. He did a hell of a job against McCline.
There were some weight issues that they kept talking about, but and this was, I don't believe it was the heaviest he's ever fought, but it definitely was up there at 250 and some change.
Yeah, they say it needs to be around 235.
I got such a big kick out of McCline at the end of the fight. I got a big kick out of McCline at the end of the fight where he's
Keep
sitting there going, well, they asked him, how good is this kid? Well, he beat me. And I'm like,
Yeah, I do.
Jim
What
Wood
is
was like,
running through my mind is who hasn't?
yeah, pretty much everyone you fight is. Okay, let's take our first break of the night. We'll be right back. This is your Bolo Punch. We'll be right back at you.